Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine. I'm here with Damien O'Connor, Vice President of River Cruise for Trafalgar. We're on the Trafalgar Verity. It's an inaugural cruise out of Amsterdam, and we're going to talk about Trafalgar and all the ships here on Insider Travel Report. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
My pleasure. Welcome to Amsterdam.
Well, thank you. I really want to get an overview of, Trafalgar's known for great touring, and now you've added a little H2O to all that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about this ship, the next ship you're going to tomorrow, the ships coming up. Let's start with this ship.
Start with this ship. First of all, she's a beautiful classic ship. I think you probably walked down the pier here in Amsterdam today and there's maybe 10 vessels in. There's one ship that stands out, in my opinion. It's the Trafalgar Verity. She's a very classic vessel. She has very blue yachty type colors, but a very classic build, a 1999 vessel. If you ask the captain, it's one of the most beautifully, technically beautiful ships to captain in terms of the way she maneuvers and the way that she comes into port. You'll be sailing tomorrow, so you'll experience that for yourself. But I think as you walk around the ship, you see a very classic design of vessel that has a very unique identity, classy, classic, very deep colors.
For the travel advisors who know, this was a Uniworld ship, and it has a striking resemblance. But you've changed it somewhat. Talk about that too.
So we've defined the ship not so much in terms of ripping everything out and styling, because we don't want it. It's beautiful. The furniture is beautiful. The ship has been impeccably maintained. She had quite a large refit in 2010. And then last year we took her out of service. She finished with Uniworld, and we did what we call a light refurbishment on her. So we replaced carpets, mattresses, all of our soft furnishings. We reupholstered chairs, so we kept this beautiful furniture and renewed them. We changed curtains and we repainted, but we kept the feel of the vessel. What we have done is changed the crew. We've changed the style of service, so we are not an ultra luxury brand, we are a premium brand. So subtle differences with our crew uniforms. It's a more casual, modern look with our entertainment activities on board. So we've subtly changed the way that we talk to our guests. We don't have butler service here. We're a less formal product.
So did the ship, you didn't change the number of passengers or the number of rooms or the number of suites?
No, still the standard that we took on. So 126 guests on board, yeah.
64 rooms.
64 rooms.
4 suites.
4 suites, so we have 4 distinct categories. We have our classic cabins, which are, I like to call our swan view, because you can look out onto the water through your top window and you can see the birds swimming in the ocean. Then we have our deluxe category. We have 3 categories within deluxe, A, B, and C, all the same size. In fact, our classic, deluxe, and veranda are all 154 square feet. And then we go to our veranda cabin, which has the windows that fully open half way, and then up to our suite category, which 234 square feet.
And for a premium or upper premium, you've got marble in the bathrooms.
Most definitely, and we have done a refurb in our bathrooms as well. Certainly changed our flooring and our bath fittings and shower fittings.
And the only fireplace at sea or at the
We
rivers.
do. We don't know how long it's going to last, because you can't actually get permission to build these anymore. So we have a gas fireplace that you're going to see this evening.
Yeah.
It has its own chimney that comes down with the bridge when the ship goes under bridges. But yeah, it's a unique feature that for now we have it. I can tell you that no future ship will be allowed to have this fireplace.
Right. Which is a reason not to put this to pasture. You're going to keep it as long as you can.
Exactly.
So that's this ship. But then where are you going tomorrow?
So tomorrow I'm jumping on a plane at 7 a.m. and I'm flying to Munich, and then I'm going to Passau to do another inaugural ceremony on our second ship, the Trafalgar Reverie. Again, an ex-Uniworld ship that we will be christening tomorrow. The difference tomorrow is that we are doing our inaugural ceremony on our first revenue sailing. So we have 90% of our ship's guests, full paying guests, that will have the opportunity to to be a part of the inaugural ceremony.
Right, so you're going to be with the rabble tomorrow. But today, this
exactly.
is the real.
I'm with the party guys today, and then tomorrow with the real paying guests.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, what's the future for Trafalgar?
So we have our third ship, the Trafalgar Harmony, coming into service, sailing out of Paris on the Seine in 2027. So we're very excited about that. And I don't know if I can tell you about our future plans. We definitely don't intend to stop.
Well, you did say that there were some purpose-built ships. That was public knowledge, and that they are larger. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we have two 180 passenger capacity vessels that are currently just started to be built. They'll be delivered to us in 2028. I think in April and June in 2028. Likely Rhine and Danube, definitely Europe. We haven't 100%. We'll be announcing that in August this year. Some more to come on that. But that will be delivered in 2028. Maximum capacity 180 guests for river, but definitely with a lot of thought into best use of space.
Absolutely, I can only imagine that you're using, like, we're a test case.
Yeah,
right.
A little bit. Yeah.
But they'll also be upper premium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else you want to tell us?
I just think we talk about the differentiation in brands, and the whole reason for us coming into River was that we have a wonderful land experience that we offer. Great hospitality is great hospitality, whether you're on a coach, a ship, an aeroplane. We provide an exceptional service on land. It was always natural that should extend to River, that we take the best parts of that, and then we add and increase what we do on River. So in terms of entertainment activities on board, our offerings, our retail offerings, our optional excursions, the ones that aren't included, it was always a natural progression to come, and we think we're going to...
Uniworld attracts that luxury affluent guest. This is now trying to get another piece of the market. Who's the right guest for this?
Yeah, so we have the luxury of having millions of guests that have traveled with us in Trafalgar that naturally want to try. So we're seeing in our first sort of year of business that we're getting a really good mix of new to cruise and of Trafalgar guests. So I think we're going to have a really good mix of that. We're also seeing a very multi-gen. Trafalgar are great at operating land tours that take all the family, grandparents, the kids. So we'll definitely expand it. We are definitely not going to be the line that is adult only, or that discourages families from coming on board. We're putting attention into having connecting cabins to accommodate more families on board, possible single cabins in the future. That will be a new to River for us, definitely in our new build program, so that we don't have to keep going with these solo supplements, and we can attract. We do have a lot of solo travelers on our land products, so a lot of design that will come in new but also come back to the existing ships.
So for the bookings, you're seeing the cross-pollination. You're seeing Trafalgar Land coming here. Are you seeing any new to cruise and new to Trafalgar?
Most definitely. Yeah, we're having a very good mix. I thought it would be a lot more Trafalgar guests, but we're seeing a lot of new to River, new to cruise. There's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot to choose from. But I think we have a very good name. We have a very good name, and people, especially for our North American market, our Australia, New Zealand, Asia markets, the name is definitely helping.
And you said another thing, which is what sets Trafalgar apart from the other at the same price level? Is it probably that tour and that immersion?
It most definitely starts with the tour. It starts with the Trafalgar service, but it will be defined by the onboard offering. So we are not an all-inclusive product. We have a lot of included. We have Wi-Fi included. We have gratuities included. We're almost an inclusive, but we're not. Really the biggest difference is beverages within the lounge, the beautiful lounge that we're sitting in today. So beverages, wine, beer, soda, soft drinks are included during meal times, lunch and dinner. But then we have paid for bar outside of that. Our shore experiences are inclusive. We also have a list of optional paid for, but we'll definitely define by our activities, onboard entertainment, our food and beverage, and great hospitality.
Let's wrap it up. We're going out to 125,000 travel advisors. Just give them a final message. What do they need to know, and how do they get more information?
So we are a developing company. Trafalgar is not a well-established company, but the River portion is. So we're constantly upgrading and updating our website and our ability to navigate the website to online booking, and just constantly. We unfortunately haven't had a vessel until this week to be able to take photographs of. So a purpose of me being here and our team being here this week is to capture the ship alive and set up so that we can really update and we can show what our ships are all about. So more to come on that, but it'll be hitting very quickly these.
So when they want to get information, all these new assets are going to be where at
Trafalgar.com. Yes, yeah. We have a dedicated river page, so yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us.
It's been wonderful, and enjoy the next couple of days. It's going to be wonderful, and we hope to see a lot of people on board over the next year and forwards and onwards.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.